Think about your favorite commercial growing up. Now think about what made that commercial so special. Was it the message being conveyed, the people in it, or something else? Politicians often take all of these things into account when they are getting ready to produce a political ad. Having a really good ad is the key to success in an election. Hello, my name is Reagan Brannon, and today I'm going to talk about the various communication methods that are used in creating a successful political ad. The first step we're going to look at is audience analysis. Audience analysis is all about understanding your audience, and this is often done in communication before a message is even prepared. Speakers will often think about the characteristics of their audience, such as age, gender, sex, or personal beliefs. Once they have all of that, and they are able to then create a message that caters specifically to that audience. Several professors of political science at Duke University wrote an academic journal called Campaigning Online, where they looked at the 2012 election between Mitt Romney and Barack Obama. What they found was that Obama oftentimes would make sure his ads were catered towards women and people who held democratic beliefs, while Romney made sure his ads catered to people who had conservative beliefs. Because they knew their audience, they were both able to have success in creating support for their campaign. And knowing your audience can also allow to your message becoming more personable. Ethan Harsh, a professor of political science at Yale University, says that creating those type of messages can make a group feel important and represented. Now that we've discussed the first step to creating an amazing political ad, let's take a look at the second step, which is making sure your message connects to your audience. This is done in communication by using appeals and tone. Ted Brader, a professor of political science at the University of Michigan, emphasizes the importance in appeals when creating a message that can connect to your audience. There are two appeals used in communication: enthusiasm and fear. Enthusiasm is all about gaining support for your campaign, while fear is about creating uncertainty in your audience so that they feel compelled to learn more about you until those uncertainties go away. In communication, this is known as the uncertainty reduction theory. The second tool that we're going to talk about now that helps create appeals, helps the message connect to the audience, is tone. Patrick Merrick, a professor of communications at the University of Oklahoma, states that tone can have various effects on an audience. For example, a positive tone can make an audience feel included in the message being presented, which leads them likely to support the candidate, while a negative tone can have the audience feeling excluded from the message and unlikely to support a candidate. So now that we've learned about the second tool to creating an amazing political ad, let's take a look at the third and final tool, credibility. Starch, a professor of political science at the Rockefeller Institute, states that credibility can be built on expertise, gender, tone, and much more. However, we're going to focus on tone and gender. We've already discussed tone, so let's now look at gender. In communication, there are things called masculine and feminine culture. Masculine culture is all about enforcing masculine beliefs, such as ambition, achievement, and success, while feminine culture is all about focusing on feminine beliefs like nurturing behavior, childbearing, quality of life, and things of those natures. Starch also states that once a politician can identify with what culture their audience falls under, they can make sure the message pertains to that culture. For example, a male voiceover will be used to discuss masculine ideas in politics, such as foreign policy, because those fall under the masculine culture beliefs, while a female voiceover will discuss feminine beliefs because that falls under the feminine culture ideology when it comes to creating a political ad and in communication. So now that we've discussed the three things that can make an ad successful, which I will review, is making sure that you have audience analysis, then making sure the message connects to the audience, and third, establishing credibility for the audience. we can see how a politician is able to create an amazing political ad, which will hopefully aid in their success in an election series. So the next time you happen to view your favorite commercial, see if you can identify these 3 steps. Thank you for listening, and have a great day.